Hi, my name is Nithya. I was formally diagnosed with lupus in 2014 at the age of 18. My initial thoughts when I was diagnosed, I was quite confused, I was quite fearful, and I definitely took an avoidant approach. I almost didn't believe the diagnosis. I had fatigue, joint pain, and morning stiffness, and I would find ways to get over those symptoms. I remember waking up in the morning and I would do jump squats just to get that morning stiffness away, and I didn't really tell anyone about it. I would also have Raynaud's, so I had discoloration in my fingertips when I was cold. A lot of those things I just put off, being like, oh, it's just, this is the norm. Being a young girl, having symptoms of maybe even like hair loss or having significant fatigue, I was quite scared that I might not be able to keep up with school or be able to achieve what I wanted. I focused on knowing that I will get through it. So being very compliant with my medication, talking to my specialist and allied health team at the time, and getting extra supports that, really knowing that I don't have to deal with this myself. If you have a child or partner with lupus or a family member with lupus, I think definitely understanding what their lupus looks like for them and understanding what symptoms to look out for can be really helpful. The experience is quite different because it is kind of multi-organ and a spectrum of severity as well. So having that personal approach when it comes to your own care and taking that active role really helps to understand what flares look like and what to do when that happens, and get early help and support when that does happen. I remember my specialist telling me, don't Google things, let me give you not only verbal but a written information sheet that's quite personalised to the symptoms that I was experiencing as well as the medication that I was taking, which I found really helpful. Things that helped me at the time was definitely being kinder to myself and allowing me to have rest days or doing things that I loved, whether it's just seeing friends, or really listening to myself. During early stages, I definitely delved a little bit more into my creative side, did a bit of artwork, paintings, and it really helped with coping with the initial stages of diagnosis. It's okay to feel what you feel, be scared or confused or sad about the diagnosis initially, but I would definitely highlight taking an active approach in your care and really understanding what lupus looks like for you. It can be affecting one organ for some time, and once you have reached some level of stability, it can affect another organ. So given the chronicity of that disease, it's definitely important to be aware of what other organs or what other systems that can be involved, and get your specialist involved and have that follow-up as early as possible. These days I'm managing quite well to a point where I sometimes forget that I even have lupus. My management has significantly changed and how I even look at my disease. That's all thankful to, again, taking an active role and having that compliance not only with medication but with the follow-up with my specialist. I've been able to achieve a lot of my milestones that I put my head out to. I was able to get into not only my dream course, but I'm currently working as a junior doctor in Melbourne. Having this disease and being able to understand what it's like to be, I suppose, a patient has really helped me and understand what patients with chronic diseases go through. Thinking back, it's definitely eye-opening to look back and realise that this is where I am now and the things I have been able to achieve. Being able to see how great my quality of life has been and how minimal impact really lupus has on me at the moment, something that I'm so thankful for. If you're worried or if you're scared with your new diagnosis of lupus, you'll be okay. There's so much support that's out there, and understand, though it's a chronic disease, you can definitely achieve a great quality of life and be able to achieve everything that you put your heart out to.